Welcome to my channel. My name's Tina, and I'm going to be doing a love reading today. Complicated love. The person you can't seem to get off your mind. That one that just you can't seem to shake it. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, Aries. And so I'll look at the time here. Let's do it at 1 minute. So I can put timestamps in the bottom for anybody who doesn't make the live, right? So what we're doing is we're trying to figure out what's going on with the person on your mind, person you can't get out of your head, right? So I thought I would just start out with just a little, we're going to just check on their energy, see what's going on. So angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you for the cool messages today about the person on my collective's mind. So we're tapping into Aries person, the person that they keep thinking about. Tell me what's going on with their person right now. What are they doing? What's their energy? Tell me what their energy is. 7 of Cups. Confused, or maybe they have a lot of options. Could it be either one of those things? They're either confused or they have options. I feel like they're trying to close out a chapter in their life, They could have a choice that they need to make that's really difficult, but yeah, I kind of feel like this person has more than one option is kind of the gist of their energy, right? They could be traveling. They could travel for work. Maybe they got a new car. But I do feel like they're trying to end a cycle of some kind. Spirit, tell me how they feel about Aries. How do they, if they could say something to Aries, you were right. Why do I deserve someone like you? So maybe they're feeling a little bit shitty about themselves, right? I am blocked. I can't let go of you. So this person feels a lot like you do. Like even though you guys haven't spoken to one another, I feel like. Let's see if we can get some hidden messages from this one. Tell me what they want to say. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I lost myself for a little while. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. Bottom of the deck, we will be together soon. So I don't know what they're planning on, right? But I kind of want to know how come, this all happened. I want to know first, I want to clarify the world card. Like, why? Tell me what they're closing out. What cycle are they closing out for themselves? Gratitude alarm. I am grateful for I am grateful for, I'm looking around, all my artwork. I'm grateful that I have an artistic mind. Hi. Gemini, lost job. I'm working hard to get one, age 49. Okay, tell me what they are closing out here, Spirit. I feel like they're closing out this blocked cycle that they've been in, because they're telling me that they're blocked here. And I kind of feel like that's what they're closing out. I feel like, you know, with the Chariot card here, and then the Ascension card came out. So I feel like your person... How many times a day? I do it every hour. Like it starts at 7, and I use the numbers too, because I do believe in numbers, the frequency of numbers. So like I start at 7:07, and then once it gets to, you know, 12, then I do like 12:12, 11:11, 10:10, right? And so on. And I do it every hour. So I do it all day long. And yeah, I really do feel like it kind of changes my perspective, because, you know, the whole idea is to look around, be present in where you're at. Like, it's not like you're, you know, trying to grasp for things. You're really looking around your environment right at the minute. Like, what am I so grateful for, you know? So it does kind of change my vibe. You know, your person, Aries, is going through an awakening, you know, and an alignment. And I feel like they're growing, they're changing, their mind's changing. And I feel like, you know, they're going to be rising very soon. I mean, they have 2 cards saying it. So I kind of feel like this person, you know, maybe you guys weren't vibing at the same level. And I feel like they're working on ascension so that they can vibe where you're at. Tell me what their next actions are going to be toward Aries, Spirit. I kind of feel like they're coming in. Like they might be offering like a gift, or like expressing gratitude for just knowing you, something like that. I feel like they're a creative person, some of them. I do feel like their money is looking better too. Like a lot is happening for them. As they ascend, as their vibration rises, they're starting to attract more things in a higher vibration, and it's changing them. And they're feeling very grateful. You know what I mean? So I feel like there could be some kind of message of thanks being sent to you at some point. Okay, let me see what else. So after they send the, I kind of feel like where they've been is kind of in this place of isolation. And then I think they're coming in. They're coming in to resolve the issue. They're going to first reach out, and I think they're going to tell you thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're going to say, man, I'm so thankful that I met you. You know, I know this was kind of a crazy ride that we've been on, you know, and maybe it looks like you guys could have had like a fight, or maybe it felt like this was just a sex-based relationship for one or both of you. And so those are always potent relationships when they touch us in those ways. You know what I mean? Like when we really mesh with someone like sexually, right? And that's what I see here. And I feel like this person's maybe been in a little bit of an isolation period because of this ascension, because of the growth that they're doing, right? Because I feel like maybe they, at one point, you know, they start out with the 7 of Cups, which can be like somebody who has a lot of options. Maybe they made you an option, right? I kind of feel like there is some kind of special relationship here, Aries, whoever we're talking about. This person cares about you. And I think you kind of like provoked an awakening in them, just your relationship. And I feel like what's happening is they're completely changing, completely. And it's because of you. And I feel like what's happening is they're going to come back in. Once they start, they have to love themselves first, right? So I kind of feel like I see a little bit of that kind of activity here. I really do see a lot of alignment with that chariot card too. So I think they're spiritually evolving. And I feel like once they get to wherever they feel like they're ready, you know, when they feel like they're ready to come toward you, or it'll just happen. You'll just run into them, you know, accidentally or something. It'll be spirit that does it, you know. It could be a relationship like that, but I do see them coming in. So I kind of feel like whoever that person is on his way or her way. 1121 Taurus. Oh, what's going on there? 1121. Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides. So, Nick, you never told me what you're grateful for. You should put it in the comments. I'd like to know what you're grateful for in your surroundings right at this minute. So, angels, spirits, guides, let's move on to Taurus. Do I need another deck? No. Okay. So their energy is transformation too. You know, they have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priest. And I feel like you're on their mind just as much as they're on yours. You know, the Six of Cups is here. And so it's at the bottom. So it means like, you might not know this, but this person has a lot of love for you. A lot. They want a new beginning. I feel like they're working on it right now, you know. I feel like they're getting clarity. I feel like maybe they're meditating, talking to their higher self, because the high priest is here. So this tells me that they're going through a spiritual change. You know, something inside of them is leaving, some kind of belief or some kind of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of pride or something, right? They're getting clear on it. And it's because they're meditating, right? So let me see what this person is feeling about you. What are they feeling about Taurus deep down? What is their feeling about Taurus? Spirits, angels, guides. What is their feeling? The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. I don't understand. I can't do this right now. See, because they're going through the middle of they're in the middle of a transformation. That's what I feel like. Will this ever change? I don't know who I am anymore. I have to let you go to find myself. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? And so this person is kind of like in the middle of the transformation, letting go, because I don't know who I am anymore. That is totally dark night of the soul energy. You know what I mean? It's like your whole life comes crumbling down with a tower, and you're sitting in the rubble and you're like, I don't even know who I am. I really don't, because this tower has completely changed me. There's not a tower on here, but there's a Ten of Swords, and it's showing me a transformation. Do you see all the butterflies up there? That means like they're in a cocoon stage, most likely right now, you know. And I feel like they're trying to reach their higher self for clarity, and it's happening. So let me get a couple messages from this deck. Tell me what they would like to say, but they can't. What's the hidden truth deep down in them? I lost myself for a little while. I think this is somebody who tries to work instead of paying attention to life. My life is not as together as it seems. And they think about you all the time as well. I feel like somewhere in their self right now, they feel like they're not the right person for you, but I'm not really quite sure why. Let's get some romance angels and see a little, if we can get a little more info on this person. Spirit, tell me about that. You have romantic, they feel romantic about you, like, right? I think that they could even, maybe you already married them, or this is something that they planned to do or wanted to do. And that also is the Hierophant card, right? That's about taking a relationship to another level. It is true love is how they feel. They feel like they know you from a prior life, and they're trusting spirit with the whole thing. They're just trusting spirit. So they are definitely blooming. They're definitely growing. You know what I mean? So let me see exactly like where are they in their journey? Tell me how they feel about Taurus. Tell me what happened with Taurus and like what's going on here. Heartbroken. They feel heartbroken about the separation. They on the DL stalk you. Like, I don't know. They watch your social media something, right? And they can't stop thinking about it. They like replay things over and over in their head, conversations. And I think they're a little bit afraid of reaching out to you. I feel like they want to, but I think they think that you are angry. But they're very sad. There could be some kind of an addiction here too, because it's at the bottom of the deck. So it could be something that you didn't see about this person, like maybe there's some kind of an addiction. It could be codependency too, controlling, possession, or somebody that blocked you, right? Yeah. So let's see. What are their next actions toward Taurus? What are their next actions going to be for Taurus? This is Taurus. Okay. They are at a crossroads. They do not know what to do. They're very emotional and they're trying to protect themselves from that. Maybe they're isolating a little bit. I do feel like this person is moving, changing, could be traveling too, or maybe they just recently moved, but I feel like this card is really saying like they have grown a lot. They are growing. They're in the middle of it. I feel like they're going to step up though. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's about them making the decision. But I feel like what they do want is they at least want friendship. You know what I mean? Like they miss you. They miss the support they got from you, the love that you provided for them, and the way they felt when they were around you is what I'm thinking. Let's see. Tell me a little bit more about this relationship, Spirit, for Taurus, this person on their mind. So this person that you think about all the time also thinks about you, and I think that's important for you to know. I do feel like there was some kind of crazy cool sex going on here, right? And I think that could be why, maybe what the addiction card is about, like maybe you guys just really did it for one another, but it's also saying that this relationship is about to deepen, and love conquers and transforms all things. And this heart card here is the last one it's the Lenormand card, It's about love, friendship, harmony, happiness, and support. And I feel like this person just has a lot of love for you, a lot of good feelings for you. They trust you. They have all kinds of feelings, but I feel like, you know, they're going through a change. I mean, the first card out is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this relationship transformed them in some way spiritually. You know, they're vibing higher. If there was an addiction, I feel like spirit is working with that, you know, with them about that. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Taurus. Just an FYI, right? For your information. Let's see. Tell me about Gemini at 2057. Okay. Angels, spirits, guides. Let's talk about, we'll switch decks now. We'll use this light seer deck. Okay, angels, spirits, guides. Let's tap into Gemini's person. That one that can't get off their mind. They almost steal their thoughts on a regular. Let's tap into that information. Tell me this person's energy. Who is this person and what's going on in their world right this minute? Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. It looks like they're stable. They have an open heart chakra and they've been working on transmuting energy. Wow. Wow. I think they're in the middle of, you know, like bottom of the deck. It's talking about, okay, so Seven of Cups could be confusion, right? Something very emotional with the moon. Maybe they feel like they missed an opportunity and they're surrendering it. They're wishing for healing, you know. They're like, Spirit, heal me, transform me. Ten of Swords. I feel like new information is coming in for this person. And I also feel like they see success for you, with you. You know what I mean? Like deep down in their heart, they know that there would be success if they were to come back around. So tell me how they're feeling here, this lover oracle. Tell me what's on their mind. You know, it almost appears like, I don't, you know, like I'm asking for their energy in this first three cards, right? And it's telling me that they are Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Temperance. I feel like they're doing great. Because their energy is like happy, stable home, wide open heart, and balance, able to transmute energy. So I kind of feel like that's what they've been working on. Tell me how they feel about Gemini, really. I can't take it anymore. I'm afraid to lose you. I can't make a decision. I want to be different. What is the truth? Emotions overwhelm me. No one understands me but you, bottom of the deck. Will this pain ever stop? The way I treated you was wrong. I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, so this person, I mean, it appears that they're doing very well. But then when I dig a little deeper, it looks like, you know, they're still upset about you. They're still not quite sure why it happened, right? They want to be different, which is why they're probably transmitting their energy. I see high vibe energy coming off of them, so. Well, this would be the person that you can't stop thinking about, right? The one person that's still in your energy. Okay, Spirit, give me some more hidden messages from this person. I know I crossed a line with you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I know I messed everything up. I regret lying to you. It's time for me to heal. This person is a little bit lost, you know, is what it looks like to me. They're a little lost in like what they want to do. Spirit, tell me how they feel about Gemini. True love, wedding, passion. Look at all these things they feel about you, Gem. And you didn't know, did you? This could be the one. That's why they're so scared. They feel romantic. They feel sexual feelings. They feel love. They feel passion. This could be the one. So if they ran off, I bet you that's why. Tell me what their next actions are going to be towards Gemini spirit. If any. Tell me what they were thinking about doing or saying. Okay, so I feel like right now they're in isolation and protecting themselves. Because I feel like maybe they've gone through some hard stuff. Like, right, stress, destruction. Maybe somebody stole something from them. I think they want to come back in. I think they want to have a conversation with you. And I get good vibes off this. Yeah. I feel like this person feels like you guys are destined. They could be coming toward you, you know? But they are very, like, I feel like they're kind of in a depressed state. Why is that? Spirit, tell me why that Four of Wands is here if they are so upset. Why is that here? Because, okay, it's telling me that this is what they're hoping to have. You know what I mean? I feel like they're trying to keep a positive mindset. They're going through a phoenix, like, right? So it's like burning all the way to the ground and then rising from the ashes. This takes time, energy. Like, it's exhausting, you know? And it also looks to me like maybe spirit is working with them about transmuting energy, you know, like your thoughts changing your reality. You know what I mean? By the way you feel about something, right? Yeah, they have unconditional love for you. That's what's here. They're healing their hearts. The deception is just like killing them. And Gemini, I feel like they feel like you stabbed them in the back. You know, like you're the cause of the separation, right? They feel it every day. I don't think they were expecting what happened. So tell me what happened. Tell me what happened in this relationship. So it was going to another level. And maybe there was a lot of like mirroring, reflecting wounds to one another, and it was just too much. And then the dragonfly comes out, which is about the transformation, right? This person has a feeling of not like they're not enough, because I just seen the card at the bottom of the deck. And I just feel like, you know, it's at the bottom. So it's something that you didn't know, you know, like you don't see that part in them, because I feel like this person comes off like everything's great, you know, even in the energy here. But when you start digging underneath of it, like they present themselves as perfectly happy, perfectly fine. But that is not the case. I feel like their next action toward you is to come toward you. And I think they have very good motives. You know what I mean? Like they're coming in being with the generous energy, right? But I do feel like they know that this is like a destined thing, and they know that it's not finished. So this card, when they're saying they're going to come in, you know, this card is called Birds, and it's about having a conversation. It's about not rushing into something, you know. It's about just having a conversation and then not rushing in, right? So I feel like, you know, that might be what happens, you know. So I don't know, do what you want with that information. But if they come in, I would take it very slow. All right. So tell me, give me a message from this deck about this relationship. Tell me something about this relationship that Gemini needs to know. About this person and about the relationship itself. Like, what is it? Look inside yourself. Yeah. You remember the mirror card? That's what it is. It's like you guys were probably strategically met at a certain time so that you could both like stimulate that mirror effect, so that you have to actually look inside of yourself. People like this are the people who stimulate us into like healing our inner child wounds. You know what I mean? This person is important in your life. It's an important on your spiritual journey. So it's definitely a soul friend. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is time to give to yourself. So see, like Gemini, there's your answer. It's saying like, you know, I mean, quit worrying about this person and start looking at yourself. Do your own shadow work, you know? Like, what did they show you that was ugly? I was just watching something the other day, and it's like, when you see something in another person and you just hate it, you will either experience that sometime in the future until you come to love it and accept that. You know what I mean? You'll experience the same behavior in yourself until you understand it and have compassion for it. So that could be like on a way deeper level what happens, right? Like this person, like you stimulated something in them, they stimulated something in you, and it was too much, and so you broke up, right? But I feel like it was for a purpose. And I think you guys are doing what you're needing to do, you know? Like you're just following your higher guidance, which is beautiful. Hi. Welcome from India. I'm so happy that you're here. I was looking on my channel the other day and I couldn't believe how many what the percentage was. I have a lot of people from India watching. I'm so touched by it. Really, if I could pick anywhere to go and spend a lot of time, it would be India. I know it's because of the knowledge that permeates your whole land. You know what I mean? Spiritual knowledge. It's so beautiful. Angels, spirits, guides. Let's talk to Cancer now. 34. Okay, Cancer. Okay, so the first card out, this is your person's energy. I'm wondering if you're dealing with an Aquarius. The star is here. Otherwise, it's saying it's wish fulfillment. This is your person's energy. I feel like they're very emotional. I feel like they feel like you are their wish fulfillment. They're trying to heal up. They have not let you go. They have not surrendered this. And so that's what their energy is. They're still hanging on to you. They're still feeling like you're their wish fulfillment, you know? Okay. So let's clarify. Let's just see what this person is feeling about Cancer, Spirit. How are they feeling about Cancer? What are they really feeling? Why can't I move on from you? Why do I feel this way? Dang. So they're trying to move on, but they just can't. You've triggered me. What do you see in me? Okay. So they're doubtful about their own self here. What do you see in me? They don't see what you see, right? That's a bummer. They feel like they were a distraction from your pain. Like maybe you were in pain when you met, and I don't know. It's saying they're not available right now. But I think it's because they feel you leaving them behind, is what they're saying. I want to be more than friends, and I feel you even though we're apart. So you guys might have some kind of like psychic kind of connection. You know what I mean? Because people that like stay in our energy and stay in our energy, I mean, like, why? Probably because you're not done. You know? Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like, at some point, you got to start living your own life and stop obsessing about what they're doing, though. You know what I mean? And it looks like this person really isn't. They're not really done. Like, they're still obsessing. They're still hanging on. Irregardless of what kind of messages they're getting from their higher self, they're still, like, hanging on to this hope. Tell me what kind of relationship this is, angels. It's playful. It's fun. They made you feel young, or you make them feel young. You guys maybe spent time outdoors. Maybe you swing on a swing together. But whatever it is, I feel like they make you feel like the fountain of youth just struck, you know? Like you just took a big drink of water out of the fountain of youth. And even if you're 60 years old, they make you feel like you're 15 and just brand new in love. And that's so cool. Yeah, romance. I feel like maybe there was a little bit of control tactics going here, right? But I feel like they feel like you're the one, right? There's a lot of chemistry. And like I said, I mean, you make them feel young. And you get to a certain age, and I mean, someone making you feel young is, well, it's like gold, you know? Because it's hard to not feel old when you're old. So I feel like there's something really cool about this relationship, you know. I think you're right about like why, you know, because I'm asking like, who is this person and how do they feel? They feel all kinds of good stuff about you. They feel romance. There could be something though that's quite different from you, you know, between the two of you. I mean, it could be like there's distance, like you live a long ways away, or it could be like you believe different than them. You know what I mean? Like it could be about politics, it could be about religion or spirituality, right? But I kind of feel like there's something there that's a problem, you know, or it's like it isn't really a problem on the soul level, but on the human level, it kind of is, you know? Like our mind starts taking over. Like, what are people going to say? Okay. All right. So this person actually feels like they're just not good enough for you. And they look at you, your pictures all the time, and they are ascending. I see the card. It's here. So they're definitely moving on up spiritually. And I think probably because their soul is guiding them. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they feel like this is a forever promise, an everlasting love, right? This is the wedding ring card. I see at the bottom of the deck, like, they feel like you're the only one that really holds the key to their heart, you know? So this is a big deal to them, you know, regardless of what's going on, you know, they feel like you're the one. And I don't think they really want to let you go. Passion. Yeah. There's a seductive and magnetic quality, right? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So see, like, you guys could have some kind of, like, you know, this religious factor thing. Like, it could be about distance. It could be about really beliefs too. And this is saying, like, a great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. This is, I really love this card because it's like being able to, like, just really sit down and tell your truth to this person and talk it out, and vice versa. You know, like, I feel like in a relationship that's real true love, like this one looks like, I feel like we should be able to really say how we feel and talk about it. Like, even if you have differing opinions, you have enough respect to listen and respect their opinion as well as your own, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I am seeing here. Let's ask what their next actions are going to be, right? We've been doing that. Let's see. What's this deck I'm using? What's the next action that Cancer's person's going to be taking toward them, if any? Like, what are they going to do next? Because I can see all the love here. I think they're going to write you a letter. Maybe an email or a letter. I don't know. I feel like maybe you could get maybe flowers in the mail, you know, or sent to your house. Some kind of big romantic gesture. And it might come after you get some kind of letter. They feel like this is destiny. And there's a key again, right? So it's saying that again. And I think something big is changing in you guys. And I bet you triggered it for both of you. And I think there's something about like a transmuting of energy, right? A growth, a spurt. The way you feel about yourself, the way you look at yourself, right? And this is their actions toward you. So I don't know how they treated you before, but I feel like they have all kinds of love and respect. It's mumped up. And if they were hurtful before, I don't see that happening again. Forgiving and learning. That's one of the things you guys are each teaching each other, is forgiveness. Okay. Let's go to Leo. 4402. All right, Leo. Spirit, tell me about Leo's person. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind. I want to know what their energy is right now. Okay. Well, this person feels like they don't stand a chance. Like, they feel like there's too much competition. And they just want to game over. Like they want it to be over. And then Ten of Swords. Dang, Gina. All right, Leo. So this person is just feeling like it's over. And they don't want to compete for your attention. Tell me how they feel. I can't come to you now. Painful memories. It hurts so much. People don't believe in me, and I can't talk to you right now. So you guys could be like not talking. Yeah, so I don't know, Leo. I feel like this person, I don't know, they just got a lot of pain attached to you. In their heart of hearts, Spirit, if they could say something to Leo, tell me what it would be. We both know I'm not the one for you. They're just consistent here. They're done, Leo. There's not even any wishy-washy stuff. They're just like, it hurts too much. Like, you hurt me, man. I replay our conversations, but they're still thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about you. So even though they feel like this is over, I can't compete, they still are thinking about you. They're still, yeah, wow. Spirit, tell me about this in the angel deck. Tell me about this person that Leo can't stop thinking about. True love. They want to come towards you, but they can't. Like, feel like it's true love, but something's holding them back. Tell me what's holding them back, Spirit. What's holding them back? Why are they so... I feel like they need to compete. I wish I could show you the card that's showing me that. Destiny. All right, so they do feel like you guys are destined, and I feel like they do feel really loyal to you. And they feel like you're loyal to them. And underneath everything, you guys have a really good friendship. Tell me why they feel that Five of Wands over there. Why do they feel like that? Did Leo do something to make them feel like they had to compete, or what? What happened? I feel like they're isolating right now. And it's not really clear what happened. Let me see if I can get a tarot. Let me see if the tarot will tell me what happened there. Tell me what happened in the Five of Wands. Like, why are they... What happened here? They're crying about it still. It's emotional. Yeah, and they're isolating. The Hermit is here, right? They think you're beautiful. They do want a reconciliation, but they don't know how to do it. They just sit around and think about how they could do it, but they never do it. Spirit, what's their next action toward Leo? The Chariot. Okay. I don't know what this person is doing here, but I feel like they are single, and I feel like they are okay being single. Why is the Devil here? This could be about addiction. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they feel like they're not good enough for you because, I don't know. because they have an addiction, maybe. Bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. So you guys are definitely soul friends. Like, you might not even realize it, right? This relationship has been very painful, is what it looks like to me. A lot of tears cried. I don't know if you guys have had a lot of start and stop kind of energy here. Like, you know, try to get back together and then it breaks apart, and it could very well be because of this devil energy. And the devil energy could be directly related to alcohol or drugs, just because of the cards I'm using, like in the pictures that are on it, is what I'm feeling like. So maybe, Leo, your person feels like they have to compete with your addiction. And that's why they're done. Like, they can't compete with an addiction. You know, I mean, who could? You'll always choose the addiction until you beat it. They have a lot of feelings for you, Leo, more than you know. So here's what Spirit is saying about this relationship. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So, Leo, this could be saying that this could work out, right? Because this person really cares about you, even though they're saying to me, like, no, I'm not going to compete anymore. Like, I just can't. I love myself more than that. Yay to your person. Now, how do you feel about yourself? Are you there too? Because this person, the reason they're not fighting for you anymore is because they love themselves more than that. And they realize that they shouldn't have to compete for love. Like, that's not even love, you know? Love isn't a competition. It just exists. It just is. It's a frequency. You either feel it or you don't. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling. Let's see, Virgo's next. $52.37. Okay, Virgo. Angel spirits and guides. Let's see what's going on for Virgo here. Hey everybody, thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing, for watching, for liking, for sharing, and all that kind of good stuff. I appreciate you guys. All right, so here's your person's energy. 5 of Pentacles. Shit. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Empress. I feel like this person is just about to understand something new about themselves in some kind of an alignment way. But look what I'm like. The reason I'm saying that is this is at the bottom of the deck. So you see how, like, this is like showing the inside power that you have with the Moon card, right? 9 of Cups. You have the power to create what you want, right? And this is a card of confidence, and there's strength down here. So your person starts out like 5 of Pentacles, I'm not enough. And they're hanging on to that feeling. They're hanging on to that mentality. And maybe they've had it since they were a child, you know? And it's been a heavy, heavy burden. And then all of a sudden, here comes this Chariot, heading straight for the Empress. I feel like I need more tarot. Don't you? Let's see. I need more tarot for this. Tell me what's happening in the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here after all that heavy stuff? Because you're healing and you learned something new. You have clarity. Ace of Cups. You're loving yourself. Yay! This is your person. Virgo, this is your person. Your person is starting to love themselves. Like they started out feeling like some kind of way about like, I'm not enough. And then they started to heal and they got clarity in that. You know what I mean? They got some kind of truth that lit a fire under them, right? Going forward. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Tell me how this person feels about Virgo. How do they really feel about Virgo? I see them rising in their own right. Yeah, in the past, I feel like they were like, what do you see in me? You know, because they don't see anything in themselves, but they definitely are seeing something new. I don't know who I am anymore. This person's been going through the dark night of the soul. I feel like they feel a lot of passion for you, and they can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, there's that back to that old mentality. So you know what they're doing? Drugs and alcohol. They're going back and forth and back and forth. And here, look at the bottom. I don't know where to start. They don't. Because I feel like right at this moment in time, they're feeling kind of shitty about themselves, you know? And it's a burden. I mean, they've been carrying that around and trying to heal from that since they were small. Spirit is giving them clarity. I feel like they are getting in alignment here. Maybe they tried to numb themselves with drugs and alcohol in the past. You know, maybe that's part of the burden. Oh, I believe in Jesus, man. You know, awakening is about Christ consciousness. You know, that's all it is. It's about understanding that we have the ability to be right where he was. You know, we're no different than him. So here's how they feel. I wish things could be different. I wish I treated you better. I want you. I'm becoming a better person. So, yeah. So they're working on themselves, right? They're working on themselves. Tell me about what do the romance angels have to say about this relationship, Spirit? Well, that's too many. Heart-to-heart conversations. Okay. This is a divine relationship. Like you guys knew each other in a past life. I mean, I don't know if you could have been married in a past life, right? And it feels brand new to you, though. Like it feels like new love, but it feels familiar at the same time. I feel like this person is very easy to talk to. I feel like you do feel the connection, like the divine connection, you know? And Spirit is saying, like, make the effort. Because this is somebody that you've known in another life. Like you were maybe even married to this person. And it feels so good, right? You feel so good about it. Let's see. Tell me what is this person's next actions going to be toward Virgo? Okay. I think you're getting a letter. I think they're going to mail you something. Maybe it will come in the mail. Maybe it's an email. Maybe it's a message, right? And I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to say, like, look, you own my heart, and I love you. You're my lady. I'm your lady. I don't know. Somebody is saying that. There's a lot of self-love coming in here for this person, too. I feel like they want to talk to you. They want to take it nice and slow. They see potential in this relationship, and they feel happy when they're with you. Yeah, happy, 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 right? I feel like they have a lot of love and respect for you, Virgo. I don't know that they have it for themselves quite yet, you know. I don't know if they see all those things in themselves. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance and embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yeah. So Virgo, this person is important in your life. You know, I mean, you guys probably have something to do together with your energy combined to do together, you know. I do feel like we're in that kind of this kind of crazy spiritual awakening time, which is exciting and beautiful when we all get to wake up to our soul and how powerful it really is. Kind of like I was talking to this guy on here, you know, like he's talking about, I just, sometimes people feel like tarot readings are like some kind of like bad thing or whatever, and like maybe that Jesus wouldn't approve or something like that. And I just don't believe that at all. And if I did, I wouldn't be reading. And I feel like these are just like tools that we can use to like tap in to that other energy, you know. And I feel like we're all magic too, just like Jesus was. And this awakening, that's what it's about. This awakening, this grand awakening that is happening all over the earth. Some people talk about it like the, you know, the separation or of the 3 and the 5D earth or whatever, like, and I don't really understand all of that. I really don't. But I do love Dolores Cannon, and I am not calling her a liar on any level. I just haven't like received downloads about details about that. But what I do know is that the consciousness that we're awakening to is like what we know about Jesus. You know what I mean? Like how he could heal people with his presence, you know, just his energy vibrating, walking into a room, he could heal people. And I believe that we can all tap into that and have that ability as well. It's just, you know, are we looking for it? Look at how crooked these glasses are. You guys are like stupid. Sorry. It's the only pair I could find this morning. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. Please don't be thinking that Jesus Christ doesn't approve of this, because it's just not true. All right, let's go to Libra. 102. All right, let's look at this one. Libra. The person you can't get off your mind. Tell me what their energy is right now. What kind of energy do they have? What are they doing? Look at that. They're waking up, Libra. Soul coming out. They're making the decision. So, yeah, transmuting energy. They're learning how to change things just with their thoughts. Like going from a negative thoughts to positive thoughts, and it changes everything. Have you ever noticed that? Yeah, high priestess is here, like tapping into your higher self, and then the emperor. So this person, whoever it is, totally bossing up, totally learning a lot, totally changing. Every single card is a major arcana, which means all of those major arcana are soul lessons, soul markers. You know what I mean? So they're tapping into their higher self, high priestess. They're tapping into this energy of the emperor, which means that they can manifest. They could actually do or be whatever they want in the emperor energy. This judgment card is the first card out. And this is about making the decision to allow your soul to lead you. Like, instead of listening to your mind, talking about all this nonsense about not being good enough or whatever, this person has already made the decision to move forward and to allow their soul out, because they know that the soul is pure love, you know? And our human is really fearful. You know what I mean? So to try and balance out those two things, but that's what they're doing. You know, temperance is also about learning how to change your energy. Like if you feel like shit about yourself, you know, changing one thought and it changes the way you see yourself. You know what I mean? So your person is working on themselves, loving themselves. Wow. Going through major changes in soul lessons and soul growth. Hi, Joni. Gratitude time. Joni, what are you grateful for today? I'm going to look around. I just did this a minute ago. Well, I guess it was an hour ago, but Joni, I'm grateful for you. I think of all the people that I've met in my life, and I'm not sure that I've ever met someone like online before that I've ever had such a deep spiritual connection with. And I feel like you teach me something new every day about Libra stuff, being fair, leading with love, that kind of thing, because you just got to lock down on it. I'm grateful for you. Okay, so this person on your mind. So, you know, Joni, this could very well be this could very well be the person that you're thinking of too. Do you see all these majors? Judgment cards, souls leading, temperance cards, changing energy, high priestess, tapped into the soul, and the emperor. This is your person's energy right now. Strong, solid, loving. Tell me how this person feels about Libra. How do they truly, in their heart of hearts, feel about Libra right now? I long for your kiss. I can't talk to you right now. My feelings are eating me alive. You deserve more. You are so nice. I don't deserve your kindness. I'm afraid to lose you. No one understands me but you. Okay. So that's how they're feeling, Libra. They're just feeling all kinds of ways. They're afraid to lose you. I can't talk right now. I wish things could be different. I stay awake thinking about you. I love you. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay. Tell me in the romance angels about this person, about this relationship. Give me some insight. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive parents. This situation is calling you to have faith. I feel like there's deception in this relationship. Oh, somebody being fake somewhere around you. So I feel like if there was a fight or something, I'm definitely sure that reconciliation is around the corner. Just because of all the work they're doing, because of where they're at as far as their energy goes. You know, Judgment card, Temperance card, High Priestess, and the Emperor. They're in a good place, a solid place with spirit. So I think their human side might be still, I don't know, a little bit doubtful about themselves, but they're working on it, you know? They're working on all of it. Spirit, can you tell me what their next actions might be toward Libra? Let's see. I feel like there's a lot of like obstacles in the way. And I feel like they feel the obstacles, you know? But I feel like they want to be your stability. They want you to remember that they're reliable. But for some reason, I feel like there's delays and obstacles and frustration. They feel like they're just like walking up a mountain. I feel like there's something here about finances, rewards, abundance. But there is some sort of destiny in this relationship, right? So there's a message here that the dream has great potential. So their next move toward you, I think they want you to know that they're always there, like to help you. I mean, I feel like a rock, like a rock kind of energy here with this. Like, I'm your rock. I feel like, so there's this fish card here. And it's a fish card that's kind of got me a little stumped. And it says finance, warfare, rewards, abundance, and generosity. So, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of trying to bring in some kind of stability for you. And I feel like they're just like seeing all these obstacles in their way, you know? I feel like they feel isolated or unheard, frustrated. This is a lot about money. Like, even the first card, even the mountain card, is about financial loss, you know? And then the next card is the anchor, security, stability, reliable. And I feel like they maybe somehow are going to show you that, like, I'm reliable. Maybe they're going to be very generous and give you some money. I don't really know, but it looks like something like that. They could. There's destiny here. I'm going to get a tarot card on it because I'm really kind of confused. Tell me what this, tell me more. Just tell me all of it in tarot spirit, because I'm kind of lost with this Lenormand deck here. What are you trying to say? Can you be clear? Okay, so there you are, Libra. 10 of Cups. Okay. Their next action toward you is to try and make you feel loved, feel unconditional loved, see the reason behind something. You know, I feel like there's been hard times. Like, this has been a burden, kind of like that mountain card, right? And someone's left here without like even like, you know, how do you make the decision? You know, I think the decision that needs to be made is to kind of close out a cycle. You know, it's in the Wheel of Fortune is here too. So again, with the destiny, right? So I feel like it is time, like it's destiny for a cycle to be closed out. Remember, this person is stepping into major power as the emperor. You know, like this is kind of a crazy reading. But I think what they're here to do is to supply, I don't know, like balance and harmony and justice, Libra energy, and unconditional love. 10 of Wands. This is like a huge burden. And it could be about making a decision to like put an end to a cycle. But for some reason, you know, somebody doesn't want to, or they're having a hard time like closing something out. Wheel of Fortune is here, right? But I feel like almost what it's saying is like, even though you don't really, or somebody doesn't want to put an end to the cycle, it's just destiny, you know? So I don't, let's find out what this cycle is, because I'm again unclear. Tell me what this world is. What is this world representing for Libra's person and Libra? What exactly are they trying to end? Financial warfare? Lord of the Shadows. Lord of the Shadows is the Death card. And, you know, the Death card is about transformation. But this one is talking about someone who's already crossed over and how they follow you around. Like, they're never far, you know? Like, it doesn't matter where you're at, where you're walking, what you're doing. You could be sleeping. You could be taking a walk. You could have grandchildren. You know, it could be 50 years from now. This person is following you every step of the way. And I do feel like, you know, there's some kind of gift coming in, and it's financial. Because I see the Three of Pentacles, and it's like an angel handing that guy a harp, like, right? And Spirit told me once, it's the music to your own soul. So it could be something that you didn't even know about yourself that lights you up, right? I don't really know what's happening here. Spirit, give me some advice. Give me some advice. I don't know what's happening. Give me some advice for this relationship. It looks really crazy. The Lovers. A love that never ends, never ever dies, never goes away. I'm getting chills here. Three of Pentacles again. Remember when that just came out? And then with this card, these two came out together. So, you know, I mean, this could be the person on the other side saying like, I got you, babe. I got you. I'm always holding you. I'm always supporting you. Don't ever think I'm not. Tell me more, Spirit. This is heavy energy, man. I feel a little like, kind of like throat chakra, like choking up a little bit feeling. You know what I mean? Like I have a lump in my throat. Like, yeah, 11. There you are again, Libra. So I feel like there's something that you're going to have to release. You're going to have to let go of. And there's another card saying the same thing at the bottom of the deck. It's like there's something going on, and I feel like there's a release that has to happen now, whether it's this person or whether it's you, I'm not really sure. But I feel like you're going to have to let go of something, you know, shed old beliefs that don't work for you anymore. Take a step back from whatever you're feeling and look at it from a different perspective, you know. Wheel of Fortune. You have someone on the other side that's helping you get through all of this. You see, this is the Lord of the Shadows again. You have it 2 times. And so you definitely have someone on the other side that's helping you through this transition. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. And so I don't know if this is your person going through this or if it's you. I got really lost in this reading. So I hope that it makes sense for someone. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I still have them. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you for whoever that message was for. I hope they understand it. I hope I clearly gave the message to you. 121. Let's go to Scorpio now. Libra, your reading freaked me out. Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides. Tell me about Scorpio's person, the person they can't get off their mind. Tell me what's going on in their life. What are they doing right now? Okay. They're transforming, changing path. You know, like they close the door on something old. They're going towards something new. And the first thing that they're tackling is a heartbreak. I feel like the person that you can't stop thinking about feels heartbroken about something and they're working on it. You know what I mean? I feel like what they're realizing is that this heartbreak gave them strength. Maybe this person journals a lot and they figured out so much stuff. Clarify the 3 of Swords. Clarify the 3 of Swords for Scorpio spirit. Okay, so what happened is, like, they're still healing up from something. They are hanging on to some old stuff, like childhood stuff, you know? And I think that's what they're kind of trying to get rid of, you know, but they're hanging on to it. It's this feeling like I'm not enough. I'm not pretty enough, good enough, smart enough, or whatever. And they're hanging on to those feelings like it's their lifeline. And I do feel like they're healing from it, but there's a transformation coming, and when they actually accept something, I feel like everything's going to change for them. Let's get one more card on that. One more card. Tell me, clarify the death card, Spirit. Let me show you the different death card here. Remember the Lord of the Shadow and the release card? This is the death card in this one, and it's like one door closing and another one opening. So it's like a real change of plan, right? Yeah. A real change of plan, Scorpio. So they're going in some direction. Strength. I feel like they're learning something about their powers. King of Wands is here. So this is about like really understanding like what the soul is capable of and tapping into that energy, you know, kind of like what we were talking about with Jesus, you know, like if we could all get to that place where he was, where we know our soul is like this ever present, ever powerful, ever loving being, you know, if we could tap into that and let that run the show instead of our fear, can you imagine what this world would be? Bottom of the deck is 2 of Cups. I feel like, Scorpio, this person feels like you're some kind of special thing. I feel like they're a little confused, right? They're definitely hurt, laid up, in bed, feeling like shit. And I think you brought up a lot of old stuff for them. You know what I mean? I feel like what they're thinking about, what they're journaling about, when you hurt them or whatever happened here, I feel like they're figuring out that it really maybe didn't have anything to do with you, but it was triggered by you so that they could heal it. And so it is. They're healing it. I feel like what is going to happen when they walk through that door fully is they're going to realize what you gave them. Freedom. Freedom from that old childhood wound. The one that has kept them being small, thinking small, acting small their whole life. Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not whatever enough, you know? They learned that as a child, but they didn't know that until they came running across you. So, way to go on teaching a lesson. And this person has figured it out too. They think very highly of you, by the way. Let's see. Let's look and see what their feelings are here in this deck. Can spirit interrupt other spirits in reading like this? You know, I tap into love night energy, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I channel people on the other side for sure, especially with that specific death card, that one, the Lord of the Shadows. Out of every deck I have, that is the only deck that talks about this is a message from someone from the other side. None of the other cards ever say that, but that one does. So I always bring it up because it is the message. It's like you're going through a transformation, but don't you think for 1 minute that there isn't someone in it? And it could be anyone. It could be an ancestor or a grandparent, you know? It's someone that you know, though. So, and it's someone, I mean, that message is like, you're not walking alone ever. Like, you think I left, but I'm right here. You know, it's like that kind of message. I'm getting chills again. So I do channel, yeah, spirit. David, I lost my son. You probably don't know that about me, but that's why I started reading tarot cards. But my son died about 4 years and 7 months ago. And, you know, I don't know if you have kids, but that's about the most crazy ride I've ever been on, you know, like as far as like a journey goes, really up and down. It's like a roller coaster, really, of emotions. And that is why I started to read cards, because I wanted to contact him and I didn't know how. Like, I didn't know how to like invite him into my dreams or my visions. I didn't know how to do it. Like, so I started reading cards to contact him. I would ask a question, pull a card, write down the meaning. I didn't even know what the cards meant. I just wanted so bad to connect with him, and I did. And it's changed my life. You know, it's changed the way I feel about spirit and about his death. Does it still hurt me? Yes. Do I still cry about it? Yes. My human is still broken, but my soul is connected to his soul, and I feel a lot of strength coming from that too. So I just thought I would share that with you, because I don't know, new people do not know that, you know, like I talked about it a lot in the beginning when I started doing tarot, reading tarot online. All right, let's go back to Scorpio. Sorry, Scorpio, I didn't mean to interrupt. Your person feels lonely and depressed. This card says, life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. And the way I treated you was wrong. So they have an apology for you. They want to tell you they can't take it anymore. And they want to just tell you their whole goddamn truth. And I think what they want to tell you is like how you triggered that healing inside of them. You know what I mean? Like, because it was an inner child thing. And they didn't figure it out until they were journaling, you know, journaling about the heartbreak from you. When they start journaling and they're like, geez, this goes back a long way. You know, you made them reach deep. You healed them deep. They're still healing. They're in the middle of a giant transformation, and you want to know what's going to happen next? Power. Like, they're going to understand like healing abilities, ESP abilities, communicating with the other side, with channeling, right? So I feel like you woke up something in them, and I think they love you and are grateful for it. And I think they want to tell you. It looks to me like maybe they did something to hurt you and they feel kind of guilty too. I know I crossed the line, this person says. I replay our conversations over and over. My life is not as together as it might seem. I'm not the one for you. I can't stop thinking about you. And I stay awake at night thinking about you. So this person could have even lied. I mean, it says I regret lying to you, so they could have even lied. You know, maybe they sabotage this thing, right? We see that a lot in readings, right? Let's look and see what happened. We'll get this card, this deck. This is pretty cool about what might have actually happened here to this Two of Cups, because it isn't really telling me up here. I was just checking on their energy, which is pretty, it's healing is what it is. It's in transformation. Okay, so tell me what happened back here. Like, what the heck? Okay, so this person is healing. I think they're going through an ascension is what it's saying here. I'm like clarifying this top row, right? I feel like they're working on gratitude. They're like kind of staying in this positive mindset so as to attract positive things to them. I think they figured out the law of attraction, and I think they're working with it as hard as they can. I feel like maybe they didn't really present themselves 100% authentic to you, and they know it. And I think that's how come they're feeling all this guilty, because they're like, this person is saying, like, I didn't even show them the real me. The reason they didn't show you the real them is because they weren't confident in it. Remember the little childhood thing? I'm not enough. I'm not this. So I kind of feel what they did was they acted like they were fine, and they acted like they were, you know, strong and solid and stable. And I think that that wasn't 100% authentic. And I think that's what happened. And I think they feel guilty about it. And I do feel like they want to talk to you about it. Spirit, tell me what this angels have to say about this relationship. Like, what kind of relationship is this? Is this just because you know what I know about Scorpios is that they're very tapped in, and they know stuff like on a deeper level, on a different kind of level than, let's say, another sign would, and they are teachers too. You know, like they teach that stuff, and I don't even know if they realize that they're teaching. You know what I mean? But so they're telling me this is a relationship that's in separation, but it's definitely true love. And I don't, yeah, I feel like maybe there could be a reconciliation coming here. Wedding card is at the bottom, something you don't see. Maybe that's like, maybe you were married to them and you're separated now. I feel like there could be some flirting coming towards you. I feel like both of you are aware of the feeling of love. I feel like you both feel it. And it's about this healing of the child, inner child, and it could be about family issues too, like parents. You know what I mean? So spirits, angels, guides, tell me what is the next movement for a Scorpio person on their mind? What are they going to do? They're healing their child right now. That's what they're doing right now. And they're kind of at a crossroads because I feel like they think maybe that maybe you have someone else or something. Like they don't know if they should even reach out. They're not sure. I feel like they're very, very emotional about this. But I do feel like they're thinking like you're their wish fulfillment, that you're destined. And it's just been a lot of struggle. And I feel like sometimes they wonder if You know, if this was really just a dream, you are wondering if you were a dream, you know, because like they kind of go through all this, you know, but I feel like more than anything, what they're realizing is what you did for their healing, because they're understanding that inner child healing right now. They're working on it, you know, and they are ascending. So it looks to me like there very well could be a reconciliation here. I'm going to ask Spirit like for advice now. Let's do that. Spirit, give me some advice for Scorpio about this person. Like, what does Scorpio need to know about this person? Wheel of Fortune. Do you know what it looks like to me? Like, I mean, Wheel of Fortune and that Three of Pentacles. Spirit handing you a gift. It's telling me that just meeting them was a gift. Like they're meant to be in your life. They're meant to change your perspective about love. Person on your mind was sent to you. You were sent to them. This was divine timing. You went in and you healed their inner child wounding. And what Spirit wants you to know is that they gave you this person to you at just the perfect time to give you love and to change your perspective, right? So you both are like equally important to the other. That's sweet. I hope that resonates for you, Lori. She's probably my only Scorpio friend. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. We're going to go to Sagittarius next. What time is it? 1:30, 7:47. Okay, Sag. Angel spirits, guides. Tell me about Sagittarius' person on their mind. Tell me what their energy is right now. What is their energy right now? That's too many. 3 cards, please. Okay. I think that this, whatever happened, it looks like there was heartbreak here. 3 of Swords again. Maybe they had to move, or maybe you did. Maybe they are moving right now due to a heartbreak. I feel like they're trying to find the justice in it. The standing stone is here, which is the justice card, and then the sun. I feel like they're really trying to work through, you know, changing their energy by finding the good in it. Like, tell me what the justice is. What is the good they got out of this situation? What's the good thing that came out of this relationship that hurt them? What did they find out about themselves? Their own value and what they really wanted. You know, so they figured out, like, you know, 1, I have value, and 2, I know what I want now. It's not telling me what they want, but I feel like you helped them understand something deeper on a deeper level about themselves. Tell me how they feel. How does Sagittarius person feel about them right at this moment? How does Sagittarius person feel about them right now, in this very moment? They're wanting to know what the truth is. What is the truth? All this is too much. Why do I feel so lost? I think they're bossing up. I don't think they're able to let go of you, though. They're stuck in visions. They're curious as to, like, why did you love me in the first place? And they want to talk to you. They're in pain here. I don't know where to start. They want to explain something, but they don't even know where to start. Will this pain ever stop? Emotions overwhelming this person. So look at the hidden oracle and see. Okay. They think about you all the time. Like, they look for you everywhere. They're trying to heal. And they're saying, like, they had some kind of a barrier up around themselves toward you for some reason. And they're saying, like, I couldn't let you get close to me, you know? I wish I could take back my words. I must have said something, right? But I feel like what they're doing is, like, they're thinking about you all the time. You are really in their energy. So many things remind me of you. You know there's something special when someone keeps popping into your energy. You know what I mean? Like, you just, like, randomly start thinking about them. Why? Okay, tell me about the angel messages. Tell me what this relationship is all about, Spirit. Tell me what is this all about for Sagittarius, this person. Tell me all about this relationship. Release your ex. Okay. I feel like this was a deceptive. The first card that came out, like when I first did the thing, I didn't show you, but it's the devil and then the 3 of swords, which is about, you know, like moving to a new house or something like that. Like, you got your heart broken, you had to move. But the devil was the very first one out, and I wasn't quite sure what that was meaning at the time, so I wanted more cards, and now I get it. I feel like your person wasn't being authentic, and they know that. And maybe they even, I don't know if they had someone else in their life even, because release your ex is here. So, like, they're with you, but they're still thinking about someone else maybe. And you might not have known that, you know, but it's deceptive. It's deceptive energy because they're not 100% going for you, you know, like, even though you think so. So I feel like that was what they were deceiving you about, was there was someone still in their energy. Maybe they were still texting or emailing or calling on the phone, and they're doing it all, like, on the deal, and you didn't know. Well, fuck, man, that's no fair. Kind of shady behavior. And that's what it's telling me. Like, this was shady behavior. So let's see. Let's see if they have any kind of actions going on here. Tell me what their next action is going to be towards Sagittarius, Spirit. Yeah, I feel like they want to talk. They have some information they want to share with you. And yeah, they want this to change around. They want it to switch around. I feel like you are their happy spot. Remember when I said what they're figuring out? Like the justice, the sun. They're figuring out what they want, and I think what they figured out is it's you. It's you that they really want, and they don't know what the hell to do. You know, because sun is here again. So they have sincere feelings, and I don't think they realized, like, how keeping someone else in your energy, even if it's just through text messaging or flirting in some way, some little flirting, you know, how that really does, it's not fair if you're in a relationship, you know? It's not fair to keep a whole bunch of other people on the string at the same time. And I feel like maybe that's what they want to tell you. I feel like there's an apology. I feel like they've learned a lot. And I feel like they want to come in and say, I love you, man. Can we try this one more time? I know what I did wrong. I wasn't even being my authentic self here. You know? Let's get some advice for you, man. I'd like to know. Like, what does Spirit want you to do here? Spirit, what's your advice for the Lord of the Shadows? We were just talking about that card, right? Queen of Swords. Cut that shit out. Okay. I feel like your advice is to, do what your heart tells you, but this is telling me that this person treated you kind of shitty. I mean, it's just really telling me that. And I feel like you do have someone following you around. That Lord of the Shadows is right there, right? I feel like that you, Sagittarius, are going through some kind of change in your life. And part of that change involves cutting out people who don't have value for you because they keep you in a low vibration. And I kind of feel like, I don't know if it's the person on the other side, like giving you messages or not, but this is pretty clear. Because it's like, this is the Queen of Swords and she cuts people out of her life. She has to take her emotions out, of course, because her heart is in it, but she can't make that kind of decision with her heart in it. Like, I have to let this person go. Let me tell you about this Five of Swords and maybe it'll make more sense. This Five of Swords is a story about a couple of guys. This guy here with the beard is a knife maker. And that's how he makes his money. He makes these knives and then he goes around door to door selling them. He's at this guy's house right now. And he's got all his knives laying out there. And he's like, yeah, I just gonna, I want, I don't know, $20 per knife, And the guy goes, I'll give you $1. And the guy goes, look at the handle. Like, I handcrafted this leather and tied it on. You're never going to get a blister. Like, I spend, a whole week on each one of these knives. And this is how I feed my family. And the guy's like, I'll give you $1. This guy has a couple of choices here. The guy with the knives. Like, he could either tell this guy to fuck off, which is probably what I would do. Or he could be like, well, I really need to get groceries. I need milk for the baby. I need, whatever. And so, or he could think to himself, maybe he's right. Maybe there's no value in this. Maybe all the time I've spent in these knives, it isn't really worth it. They're not that great, maybe. Well, how do you suppose he should feel? Like, if that was you and you made all those knives, and they look like nice knives, and someone's telling you, no, you're asking way too much, they're not worth it. What are you going to do? Right? What action would raise your vibration is what I think you should ask yourself. Would taking the $1 raise your vibration, or would it make you feel like a loser? Like you spent a whole week working on the knife, one knife, and you only got $1. Well, in today's money, I mean, what can you buy for $1? I mean, not much. Or you could believe that you don't have value. Like, you don't ever want to believe that. I mean, if you heard that enough times, you would believe it. So Spirit is saying, like, take your heart out of this shit and look at it logically. You worked fucking hard and they're worth $20. Buy Mr. Peacock in the Hat guy. I feel like that's what would raise your vibe. standing up for yourself and knowing your own value and the value of what you're doing. You know what I mean? So honestly, I think this person might come back, but I think your spirit is driving you toward the other direction. Like, this is spirit movement, right? And this is how the cards came out. And this is a new beginning. And here's where your soul is taking you, away from the new beginning. I feel like do what you want, but I feel like the cards are telling me, let this go. Walk the F away. Just walk away, because that's what the cards are telling me. So do whatever you want, but I'm getting a high no. No, this person doesn't have value for you. And it's probably because they don't have value for themselves. And, you know, do you really want to hang around and wait for them to decide to choose you? Hi, Helen. Hi, Helen. Yeah, do what you want. Don't listen to that. Like, if that's not your reading, it's not your reading, honey. But I do know that if there's someone in your life that doesn't have value for you, I mean, you gotta love yourself more. You got to love yourself more. The end. Okay, so let's see Capricorn. 151. Okay. Capricorn, angel spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for all the really great readings today. I feel like they were all pretty positive besides the Sag one. And it was just good advice. So thank you. Okay. Capricorn, tell me about the person that they can't get off their mind. What's their energy right now? 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Jesus. Okay. So they could be very confused, you know, about where they want to put their energy. I feel like they are going through a transformation of some sort here with the Death card. You know, that's about kind of like, you know, a cocoon. Going into the cocoon and then coming out the butterfly. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck, what you don't see. I feel like your person is really emotional, and it looks to me like they think like, you know, you're the one that they have stability with. And so maybe they're going into a, you know, transforming maybe something about themselves. 7 of Cups can be about confusion. It can also be about having a lot of options, right? So let's say somebody has a lot of options, and then the 7 of Pentacles comes out and says, well, where do you want to put your energy? You've got 7 options. Where do you want to focus your energy? Spirit, tell me what this person feels about Capricorn. How do they really feel? If I could go back in time, I would handle this differently. The way I treated you was wrong. I cry at night. Why can't I move on from you? I can't take it anymore. I can't stop thinking about you. What do you see in me? I wish I could be a different person. Damn. I hate that. I hate it when people feel like they're not enough. Don't you? Because I feel like we've all gone through it at least once. You know, where we're with someone and for some reason they treat us like an option. You know, maybe they have a bunch of other people they're seeing or something. And we're like, why aren't I enough? Why am I not enough? And then you start really doubting yourself, and it sucks, man. So this person is saying, I'm not available. I hope you can forgive me one day. We will be together again. I'm starting to understand our connection. I love you unconditionally. I need to let go of each other. I want to feel that way again. And I was a distraction from your pain. This person is confused. They can't even decide anything. They're back and forth and back and forth. So I'm kind of wondering if this is the energy of the relationship. You know what I mean? But there is unconditional love here. Like they know how they feel about you. They know that they love you deeply. It's just the next card is we need to let each other go. Why can't I move away from you? I want to feel like that again. That's why. Because they, oh, confusion. Like, let's see what the romance angels are saying about this connection. What do you want to say? Deception. Yeah, somebody wasn't being honest. It says stay optimistic about your love life. Keep an open mind. Make the effort in wedding. And trust. So, don't forget that death card is here, which means transformation, which means there's a great big change for this person. Like, it's kind of like a, like think about being a caterpillar, going into the cocoon and then coming out with all this super cool wings. Like caterpillars, they got like 1,000 legs, but can you imagine growing the wings? What life would look like, differently from a caterpillar that's like crawling around, right, with all those legs. All of a sudden they could fly. Something big going on with this person with that transformation card. And it could be like the up and down feeling that they're having. I don't think they were 100% honest with you. I feel like they weren't being their authentic self. And when I say that, I want to also say, like, which one of us is 100% authentic? Because our authentic self is our soul. And it's 100% love. It's got no animosity, no judgment. That soul is here to learn. It's here to observe actions and reactions and learn. It's a data collector, really, like taking information back to the collective consciousness, so that we can evolve more. And I just feel like something big is changing for this person, and the way they're probably having like a huge awakening. So let's look and see what their next actions are going to be toward you, right? Tell me what the next actions. Friendship, loyalty, kindness. This is good. Like, I feel like they're making good changes, positive changes. I feel like they've been a little bit like going up a big mountain, right? I feel like they've been lonely and frustrated and isolated. And this could be a delay in their action toward you. But I feel like they feel like you are destined to be together, I do feel like there is a hope of like maybe even marrying this person, right? I feel like they're learning about the law of attraction as well, too, about staying like in a positive mindset. So, Spirit, give me some advice for Capricorn, this person. Tell me some advice. I feel like you have clarity coming in, and there could be like, don't forget about that transformation for your person, right? I think once that transformation like kicks off and they're on the other side of it, I feel like they're finding this new power inside themselves, right? King of Wands, very powerful energy, able to manifest things, right? I feel like they're getting clarity too, like downloads from spirit, new information that's enlightening to them. I do feel like They might struggle a little bit with like anxiety or depression, but I feel like, you know, I feel like they're going to come out of that. I do. So I think you should do whatever your higher self is telling you to do. I really do. I was like looking at the advice, like the first thing is like owning your power and like not letting anything that anyone else does like stop you from growing and like reaching your own potential spiritually, right? Because I feel like you know, just for you, Capricorn, like you yourself have there's a big plan for you. Each one of us has some kind of soul plan, and it's important for us to be victorious at it, you know? And I feel like it's coming, and it's coming, but it's through like crown chakra messages. So I think little by little, like you're going to be getting like some kind of new information about life, about your purpose. And you know, a lot of times, like when that comes in, like downloads like that, I mean, we just stop thinking about like partnership at all. Because we're really just wanting to be partners with our higher self, you know, and the whole love story thing kind of falls to the wayside because, like, maybe like if they're already in your life when you go through the awakening, but if you go through the awakening and then there's someone from the past and you're going through a transformation, I mean, you might find that you've outgrown them, you know, if they didn't also transform. So I'm kind of getting some kind of vibe like that. Like maybe you've outgrown them, you know? So do whatever your higher self is telling you to do. But I see like direct communication from spirit with that Ace of Swords. You are stable and patient, Helen. 202. Aquarius is next. Let's see what's going on for Aqua. See, I just used that one, didn't I? What do I want? This one. Angel Spirit Guides tell me about Aquarius, the person on their mind. Tell me what they're doing right now. What's their energy? Where are they at in their life? I guess this card goes in that deck, isn't it? Okay. Let's see here. All right. I feel like they're stuck in their head. Aquarius. I feel like they're trying to figure out where to put their energy in, and I feel like they're trying to be honest with themselves. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? But I feel like this person, I don't know, trying to get clarity is what I feel like. Tell me, why are they in the Eight of Swords? What are they so in their head about? What are they thinking about? Yeah, Nine of Swords. They could be thinking about, oh, here's Death card, right? They're needing strength is what they're needing. They're needing a transformation and understanding their own strength here. Because I feel like this person, Aquarius, is very emotional. And I think what they're thinking about is trying to go down, like have a new beginning with you, you know? Should I put more effort into it or not? I think that they get anxiety about it. And I think what they're trying to do is be honest with themselves, tap into the King of Swords energy. Like, what do I know for true? What have I lived through? What do I know? You know, what's my higher self tell me? What does my experience tell me? What do I know? And then making a decision based on that. The next card out is Strength and Death. So I feel like what that's saying, the Death card is about transforming. It's not about really somebody dying. It's about somebody changing paths, changing something about themselves, leaving off some kind of old thing that doesn't work for them anymore, you know? Like, I can't do anything about this situation. And King of Swords comes out and says, oh, you fucking can too. Look at you. You're leaving a tornado running behind you there. You know? You're the one that caused it. And I feel like your higher self does know. I think your human knows it too. It's just like a matter of like shutting up the mind. And I watched a really cool video about the mind the other day. I should have probably put it on a playlist on my channel or something. I'll see if I can find it. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing, but it was so good. Okay. Here's what they say. Aquarius, I can't take it anymore. Please do what's best for your heart. No one understands me. I feel like they think you treated them shitty. And they're telling me that you hurt them. They're also feeling like they're owning up to something here. Like, I wish I could be different. They are afraid to like lose you completely. Gratitude alarm. Third time in this reading. Sorry, you guys. Pretty important to me though. Do you want to know what I'm grateful for right in this second? Is all of my trips to Hawaii. You know, my daughter lived there, and I've been there a lot of time, lived there for a while, and I'm super glad I got to experience it because it's a beautiful place, and I have remnants of it all over. I'm a photographer, and so I have photos of Hawaii all over, and I'm super glad I get to look at it every day. All right, so back to Aquarius. This person is pretty shut down. They don't want to talk to you. They are saying that you treated them like shit. And I feel like even if they did come back to you, I feel like their life is a mess right now. Even if they were to come back, I think that they would live in fear that you're going to end up rejecting them. You know, because like so much has happened and so much has time passed, and they've done a lot, said a lot. Maybe you have too, right? They know they crossed a line. They're trying to work on who they are. They're working a lot. They're saying, I bury myself in work to forget you, but they still want you. They want to reach out to you. And they're also mentioning something about being too young. You know, like maybe you guys were really young when you met. And, you know, sometimes those things work out and sometimes they don't. Let's see. What's their next action toward Aquarius? What's their next action toward Aquarius? Isolation. No action, right? I think you must live far away from them because it's saying like, yeah, it's a lot of obstacles to get, and then isolation is here again. I feel like I feel like maybe they don't have any money, you know. I don't think there is any movement toward you. I just feel like they aren't ready or too much has happened. They might send you some kind of a gift, you know. But I feel like they're focusing on themselves right now. I don't see any movement towards you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aquarius, but that's really what it says. There could be a lot of distance between you. Like maybe it's a hard thing and it looks like they don't have any money, so maybe they couldn't come towards you if they wanted to, you know? Maybe they don't have a car to drive there or whatever. All right, so Pisces will be our last reading. Happy birthday, Pisces. I did a Happy birthday reading for you yesterday. I hope you liked it. And we're going to look and see what's going on in this specific love situation for you. Pisces. I better get the time, huh? So I don't have a messed up 2:10. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Tell me about Pisces person. Why are all these cards all mixed together? I probably did it, huh? I'm the only one that's been here. It's my fault. Okay, Spirit, tell me what Pisces person's energy is, the person on their mind, the one they can't stop thinking about. Tell me what that person is up to right at the moment. Well, it looks like they're doing something. Knight of Swords. They're doing some kind of action to change something. I think they're working on healing, wish fulfillment, and understanding something, like understanding some kind of deep truth. I think this person maybe has been in a grieving moment, a confused moment, definitely grieving. Definitely grieving. And so I think what they're doing is they're working hard on themselves, Pisces. So let's see. Let's see how this person feels about you, right? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, because the star card is here, or any air sign, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, dang, 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 dang. What just happened? How does this person feel about Pisces? You're so different from everyone around me. The heat between us is intense. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle it. But you deserve better. I need to figure myself out. All right. There's a little obsession underneath the surface there on the bottom of the deck. A little obsession with you, Pisces. This person has some sort of can't let you go kind of energy. Let's see if this person could say anything to you. What are the hidden messages, Spirit? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Uh-oh. I'm becoming a better person. I bury myself in work, and I know I crossed the line. I'm so attracted to you. What the hell happened here? Right? What happened, Pisces? What happened here? There must be silence between the two of you because it feels like this person can't communicate. Maybe that's what they're trying to do with the swords. Swords are about communication, right? And you've got a knight coming in very, very quickly. Tell me what the angels have to say about this person on Pisces mind, Spirit. Soulmate. You make them feel young and excited and happy. I feel like this person really does want to try. They want to get to know you a little bit better. And the card says, keep an open mind. So tell me what this person's next move is toward Pisces. Like, are they going to reach out? How are they feeling? What are they? Okay. I feel like they're working on their own stability right now. I feel like I think this person is working on some stuff about themselves. Because the fox card is here. It's about being manipulative, selfish, having a secret life, right? And I feel like that's why they're working on, like, I want to be reliable for Pisces. I want to be security. I want to be stable. I gotta, like, put off this old way of being. Fox energy. It's kind of shady. What they want to do is be the tree, you know? They want to provide you with strength and shade when it's hot outside. They want to grow in love with you. They want to find all of the possibilities and realize all of those with you. So I kind of feel like they're working on something. Yeah. It's kind of like, I mean, I feel like they have good intentions, but they're telling me that this is a scoundrel. A scoundrel. Because you not only have the fox, you also have the snake. You know? It's kind of contradictory energy. Because, like, you've got this stability in the anchor, and then you got the fox with manipulation. And then you've got the tree with, like, solid roots. And then you've got this snake that's deceitful. You know? That's about betrayal. Wow. Now, this is kind of one of those readings where you're just going, like, back and forth with the energy. You know, here's the thing. You are soul friends. You are. It says it right here. It's a soul friend. This is a person that makes you feel young and happy and alive when you're with them. And you want to try. You feel like it's great love. This person could be very different from what you're used to. You know what I mean? Like, they're not the same type that you always have, right? This person is different. So I don't know, but I feel like they're kind of bouncing back and forth, trying to change their own self. You know what I mean? They're trying to be the reliable, stable person instead of this one with a secret life, right? They want to be strong and solid like the tree, but they've got this deceitful snake energy. So they're battling inside themselves. I do feel like they're working on themselves. I mean, Spirit, let's get one of these cards because, like, this is kind of a confusing reading because it's so, they want one thing. They have a lot of work to do, I guess is what it's saying. Like, they have a lot of stuff to slough off like the snake, right? The card says only time will tell. Can you give me any more intel on this relationship for Pisces? Tell me about it. Playfulness, yeah. So that's coming back in. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. All right. So, yeah. This person is, you got playfulness 2 times. That's a card where they really make you feel young. No matter how old you are, they're so exciting and you do fun things with them, you know. Maybe things that you don't do with other people, you know. Play. The other card says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Now, I want to say that letting go of resentment toward this person, as well as maybe toward yourself, you know, like any resentment that you have. Because it looks like they were pretty shady with these 2 cards. It tells me they're shady. So that's what I'm seeing. That's my last reading, you guys. And we did it. We made it through all the signs. And I want to thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being, part of my tarot family. I really do love each and every one of you. I look forward to doing the readings, and thank you for being here for me. I love you. Have a great day.